It's Friday, everybody, which means only one thing.
Weekend Respawn is here. Is that what you want? Is that what you want me to do?
All right.
You want me to like... You're really trying to make that a thing. It's kind of funny.
We don't have to do it.
No, that's
I could just be like, hey, everybody, it's Weekend Respawn.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Weekend Respawn. Let's go.
I'm glad it's Friday. Everybody be happy.
No, I'm good. I'm actually I'm feeling pretty good today.
Good. We got a lot to talk about.
For an old bastard.
Oh, we got that to talk about.
For an old bastard, I'm feeling pretty good. I gotta go back to the home pretty soon and, play some games. And
we've got some fun topics for you guys today, including why old gamers should be recognized.
That's right. Represent.
We got a possible underdog marathon comeback story for season 2.
It's like, what would happen if we put some PVE in the game? I wonder. Oh my God.
And Subnautica 2 dropped.
Yeah.
I spent about 4 hours of my night.
Do you remember any of it?
Staying up way later than I was supposed to. Reliving the world of Subnautica.
All right.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear your thoughts on that. And we also got some viewer comments.
We got viewer comments.
And, who knows what's going to happen. Some shout outs, maybe some, whatever. It'll be good. It'll be good.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
You're really weird today.
Am I?
Yeah, you came in, you were very quiet. and I'm like, just stay up too late last night? Because I know you were here till like probably, I don't know, what was it, 2 a.m?
Almost.
I went to sleep long before that, and you were in here when I went to bed. You did call me yesterday. Hey, man, you want to come hang out?
I did.
And I felt a little bad about...
You were like, no.
No, fuck off.
So I just didn't respond.
Yeah, you didn't. You didn't respond at all. I was like, I do want to hang out. What's really weird is now that I'm here all the time, is I almost feel like I see and talk to you less. It's very weird. It's strange.
Yeah.
But, that's okay. You guys have been busy.
I've been super busy.
And I've been busy, and that's all right.
Yeah, I stayed here. We'll talk about Subnautica at the end of the show.
Yeah.
My thoughts on the first 4 or 5 hours of playtime that I had. Actually, let me check. What does my profile say?
I don't know.
Subnautica 2. 5.9 hours.
Almost 6 hours.
Yeah, baby.
It came out yesterday.
Yeah, baby.
We'll talk about that in a bit.
Okay.
Let's talk about
All
that
right.
at the end of the show.
The first topic, which is something I did not know we were going to be talking about.
Yeah, this kind of hit me this morning when I was doing research.
This freaking picture you sent is the funniest shit. Dude.
I know, right? Where?
Why the video game industry is making a big mistake by ignoring older adults. Look at this. They took a picture. Hold on. They took a picture of Dutch streaming.
No, that is not me. That is my fucking grandpa. Okay. This is like a really old dude sitting there in his wheelchair playing
fucking
something.
Forza? I don't know what this is. He's riding a moped.
But I don't really care what. I mean, they're really. It's a great talking point picture.
Yeah.
Okay, it is. It like sends the message out there really quick and fast.
Yeah.
And
the ladies are loving it.
Look my God, you're so good,
Carol. I didn't ride a motorcycle.
God, you make me so horny. I don't believe that you're so good at this video game. Oh my God. Like, those, you hear the stories about the retirement people.
Take your dentures out and come over here and give me a blowy.
Yeah. Wow, do you got to go there? Listen,
they do that shit.
Oh, they're freaks.
They're a bunch of freaks.
I used to know some people who worked at a retirement home and they hated it. They hated it.
It's just so
because all the old people, they're a bunch of old horn dogs.
Yeah, dude.
And they're gonna die tomorrow. So they give no fucks.
Who gives a fuck?
They give no shits, dude. It's wild.
I know. Yeah. STDs are rampant in retirement homes.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious.
Also,
good for them.
Apparently, video games are getting there now too.
It's good.
Remember our idea? I was just gonna say. Remember our talk,
our retirement home concept.
I'm just gonna have a retirement home. It's just a big arcade, like
bro.
Like the barcades down here. That's what I want to. That's what I want to retire.
That's your retirement home. Is a fucking bar and a fucking arcade,
and maybe
and you just roll your happy ass back and forth. You just go fucking play games and get liquored up.
I love it.
Who gives a shit?
But for real though, I've been thinking about this a lot lately. Okay, I'm 56. Okay, I'm going through comments this morning on Instagram.
Yeah,
and some of these other things, right? And no less than maybe a half a dozen times on a picture that had 25, 30 replies to it. I got called an old bastard that had no skill and, get the fuck out of our game. That kind of stuff, and it kind of annoyed me.
Are you getting elderly bigotry?
Yeah, kind of, get good, gray beard, that kind of stuff. It's like, look, and we have a very large chunk of the gaming population out there is people 50 plus.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We grew up.
You don't have to say sorry.
We grew up playing fucking video games.
This number here is fucking wild to me. According to AARP, 52 million people over the age of 50 playing video games. We had a comment the other day. That somebody said that they were in their 70s while they were watching your stream. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like,
good for you.
Holy crap, dude. Like my parents are 75 and they refuse to touch video games.
Right.
It's like a mortal, like, oh, video games, such a waste of time.
They're slightly younger than my parents, 5-6 years younger. But that just wasn't a thing for them.
It wasn't. No,
it wasn't a thing for them. The radio was a big deal for them back then. The stuff
they grew up in the 60s.
They didn't grow up playing video games like my Gen X generation did.
Yeah.
Gen X generation, we're the first ones that grew up with a controller / joystick in our hands. We all had the Atari, we all had the ColecoVisions, those old ass fucking single bit crazy ass games that are terrible, but for some reason, we loved them. And then we've seen these games evolve and grow and change. And it's just been a really fun, crazy, weird existence when it comes to this kind of thing. And hold on a second. And what I'm noticing more and more is there's more and more streamers out there that are in my age group. Okay. And I think there's an audience out there that can be tapped into of people that are my age that haven't necessarily ever been into the Twitch or the YouTube gaming or any of that kind of stuff because they've been out busy working.
Yeah.
Well, we're all getting closer to retirement age. We all need things to do. And a lot of these people are going to go back to playing games. They're going to go put their hammer down and they're going to go pick up a controller. You know what I'm saying? And I really honestly, truly believe that because if they've never even actually stopped, most of them probably still have all their stuff at home and still play games, but they're going to be doing it more. But there's tactical grandpa gamer, these there's
one that's like Silver Fox something.
There's dudes like a 97 Bravo. He's like a little older than I am, I believe. He's grinding every day. We go way back with this dude. And
look at this number here.
Go ahead. This article is dated. This is dated today, I believe.
It came out today?
I think so. If you scroll back up,
it says, real quick, according to a 2019 report, players who are over 50 years old spent more than $3.5 billion on video games.
Which is not a huge number, but
it's a fraction of the $35 billion over the revenue over the year, but still.
And you got to think about something. That's 2019 that he's.
Yeah. I
bet you that number's tripled since then.
I don't know about all that, but maybe it's probably gone up.
I'll bet it has.
But yeah, this is a fascinating article.
Right.
And I read through it and I was like, you just gotta, I'm getting older.
You're getting old. You're pushing 40, bro.
I'm pushing 40 and I'm like, I want to freaking play games. I still enjoy playing games.
You always will. I hope you always will.
That's not going to change.
There's not a lot of, it's like, there's more.
And my wife's a gamer too.
Yeah. So she's a little bit understanding of you staying in the office till 2 a.m. because your computer's here.
Yeah. And not at home. I was like, listen. I went home. I took the kids to archery after work. I got home. I cooked burgers for everybody. I made dinner, put the kids down to sleep. And I was like, that new game that I've been looking forward to came out. So I'm going to go. And she's like, oh, okay. Yeah. Have fun. I'm like, right. Thank you.
And that's really great. Yeah. I'm glad you have an understanding why.
But she's a gamer too.
Let me ask you this question. Yeah. Would you play today the same games that you played when you were 20 and play them the same way, have the same mindset about them?
I don't know.
Let me explain what you. Go down to that thing. Because as you get older, I think your brain changes. You want to experience different things. You want to get different things out of games, right? Mm-hmm. And part of the issues that I have in gaming is that I am not a sweat lord type of player. I want to be left the fuck alone, and I want to enjoy my games, and I want to hang out and talk to my chat without having to worry about some dipshit jumping around a corner and blowing my head off. You know, and that's fine. I get that. Happened to me yesterday. You know, once again, somebody snuck up on me while I'm fighting a rock or one of those bomber things, bombardier.
Yeah.
And just destroyed me because I wasn't, I was fighting a boss instead of looking around for a rat. But whatever. It's okay. It doesn't matter. First time it happened in 3 days.
Where are you going with this?
Nowhere. I'm just saying that's not the kind of experience I'm looking for in games.
Right.
And I think the older we get, we want less of that. We want more just enjoyable times in the games. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it does. But that's what I'm talking about with these like survival games that you keep stumbling your nose at, like Conan Exiles and
we all have different tastes.
I know, but I'm saying like that is to me that literally fits the bill. I spent 5.9 hours in Subnautica yesterday.
Yeah.
Just learning how to
I'm
survive.
going to check out Subnautica.
It's
I'm going to download your copy and I'm going to play it on my computer.
Sure, yeah.
It's only 14 gigs, right?
It's tiny. I was shocked how small it is. Well, we'll talk about Subnautica in a minute.
But scroll down to where that
is this what you're talking about right here? Do you feel like you're over 30 when everything you need to know? Do you feel when you're 40 that you've met everyone, and when you're 50 that the world stops turning? Of course not. That's what games really do. I think is that the quote you're looking for?
No, not at all. I mean, but if you scroll down, I just kind of was talking about that off the top of my head. There was a section that I kind of highlighted to you, and it starts right there. The shooter says, I'll read part of it and you can read part of it. The shooter says there's also a smaller portion of older adults who enjoy playing first-person shooters and action games. And that's where we're at. Mm-hmm. Okay?
We.
What's that?
We.
Yeah. The problem isn't that older adults aren't interested in these games from 50-plus players. It's that there are significant accessibility challenges that make it hard for them to enjoy these games in the first place. And I can specifically
everybody
that.
It's a scientific fact that your reflexes slow down.
Your reflexes slow down, you get inflicted with things. I'm inflicted with fucking RA. My hands barely close half the time. It makes it difficult to use a controller, etc., etc. But anyway, controls can be complex, and tutorials that are meant to onboard new players can be unintuitive. In recent years, major strides have been taken by some of the biggest names in the industry to make games more accessible, but there's still work to be done, Dr. Shooter says. You want to finish?
The content of many AAA games also doesn't necessarily appeal to an older audience. Many of the industry's biggest games, like Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, are rated M for mature, but don't necessarily fully explore what it means to provide a mature experience outside of violent and profanity. It's
interesting.
Yeah, but that seems kind of out of left field a little bit.
It's like, but it's there.
M for mature doesn't mean this is a game for old people. But that's not what that's meant to mean.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
But it also doesn't mean that, somebody my age wants to get on a game with a 12-year-old and get cursed at like he's been in the Navy for fucking 14 years. You know what I mean?
Single player experiences, baby. Single player experiences.
And I'm going to catch some heat for that. But, have a little bit of respect for your elders and learn how to speak in adult situations. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
That's the wrong tree to bark up. That's never going to change.
It is what it is. I get it. It's okay. I'm not going to change anything.
No, I don't think that's...
But if your son came up to me and started swearing at me, like he was...
I'd beat his ass. But
I would have a problem with that, and you would hear about it. And he's at that age.
Hold on, no.
He's at that age.
You can't be like, so I don't expect to be swore at when I play Call of Duty. Like,
no.
It's like, that's a bad...
No.
Don't say that. That's stupid.
I'm just saying, it's a weird thing for people our age to experience.
If you're walking into an environment like a Call of Duty fucking open mic lobby, just be prepared for that shit.
Of course.
Like, don't. You're not gonna.
I get it.
You're not gonna make the freaking stand. You guys need to be more respectful.
No. I'm not saying that at all. All I'm saying is that in my head, something's triggering it. Man, this is really weird that this 12-year-old kid swears like this. It's wild.
Get good, old man.
Get good, you old piece of shit. He's like, oh, okay. little dude.
What a savage.
Chill out, man. Relax.
That shit's funny, man.
Oh, it's like your mama here you talk like that.
I think it's interesting. I do think that the generation that grew up on video games is hitting that retirement age, and they're going to want to fill that time with something. Yeah. And it's probably going to be games. And if it's not, then they're going to go outside and go do shit or whatever, and maybe build fucking chairs and whittle or whatever.
They're going to play golf. They're going to split their time between playing golf. And some shooter game, some video game.
But I think there's plenty of games out there for older people to choose from that aren't as sweaty.
Probably. Those games don't really. I don't know. I don't feel like they really do much for me though. I got to find one that I like.
You need that. You need that adrenaline. You're a freaking junkie, dude. It's hilarious.
I don't know, man. What's our next topic?
Next topic is marathon.
Marathon, guys. Oh, those sons of bitches.
I don't know. Marathon sounds like
they have somebody with a brain working in there somewhere.
Well, I think they got spanked. Okay, listen. Sony came up and said, "Listen, you stupid idiots.
Yeah,
we bought you for much money, and you're fucking it up. Like we lost a lot of money on your bullshit this year."
Wouldn't it be more like, "Oh, listen, you stupid idiots."
I can't do it. You can do it better.
We bought you for much money. So you are not making money right now. It's like, now I'm getting Iranian.
Yeah, that's weird.
But
anyway. So marathon is like shit. We got to fix stuff. We got to figure out how to get more people into this game.
Just push the button.
Yeah. In season 2, we will be experimenting with 2 modes. One at the beginning of the season, and one towards the latter half of the season. The blog post reads: the experimental mode at the beginning of the season will focus more on PVE, but with a light touch of PvP. The second experimental mode will be a PvE only mode that focuses on crews being tasked with completing objectives together and making some progress across matches.
All right.
Wow.
It's like, isn't that what we've been asking Embark for?
Yeah.
That's crazy, right? I mean,
yeah, so I can imagine. This is what I'm in my head, this is what I'm picturing. There's a subset of players. Whether you like them or hate them, doesn't really matter. There's a subset of players who are like, I don't want to play Ark anymore because I don't want to deal with PvP. If they had a PvE mode, I'd come back. We get those comments in every single video. Every single one of our videos, there's at least a couple of comments that says, if this game had PvE, I'd come back. Bungie, I think,
must read the comments.
Must read and go, so there's a subset of players that want an extraction shooter, but PvE only?
Weird, right?
Weird.
Yeah.
And
maybe we should talk to the devs.
Now they're throwing them a bone.
Yeah. It's very crazy. It's nuts.
Of course, there's going to be people who be like, "Oh, I just knew
I'm out of here. I ain't playing this piece of shit game anymore."
All right, man. You can't make anybody. You can't make everybody happy.
No.
But when I read this, I'm going through they left a letter as well. The letter was super long, I like that it kind of showed like this is what we learned from our mistakes.
Right.
Like here's what we did wrong, and a big portion of it is there's a player base out there of people who just don't want to deal with freaking sweaties all the time.
Call of Duty sweats or whatever.
They want it to be optional. Like, yeah, sometimes I want to jump into a freaking crazy PvP match. It'd be kind of fun, kind of goof off and do that. But if I don't want to do that, I should be able to cater my game.
I'm going to say this again because I say it every week. There's a difference between PvP players and griefers and rats.
Sure, yeah.
And
but this is what they're doing. This is what they're going to plan on doing to kind of refocus the game. And I read that and I went, I'm kind of rooting for him.
Did you pull the part up of that? There's a little subtle little shot in that letter.
Yeah. I do have to. Where's that at?
I don't remember where it was. But it was really funny.
It said we are
embarking on
a new journey. And I was like, dang.
Get out of here.
You didn't have to word it like that. Yeah.
But yeah, it was really funny.
Yeah, there was a moment, I think it was in the letter. I think somewhere
in the letter.
It was like, we are embarking on a brand new mission or something like that.
I think it's probably down there where they announce it.
Yeah. But anyway,
this is a shot at Embark.
You think so?
I believe it is.
Yeah. I could see that for sure. The conspiracy side of my brain is like, oh, absolutely, they're taking they're like.
I mean, I would have done that.
Yeah,
if I was a Bungie
as a friendly competition between extraction shooters. Like, yeah, we fumbled our first season. Embark obviously nailed it because they had like 400,000 players, right? But for whatever reason, Marathon didn't hit that metric, and now they're pivoting. And they're hoping to pivot towards the people who are not playing Ark anymore because of the PvP aspect.
Well, I mean,
do you think it's
for the first time in a while? My interest is slightly peaked at this game at Marathon. It's like,
yeah. But what about the art style though? That was the biggest thing for us. Was like we looked at the palette and just visually looking at the game, we were like, I don't know if I could play this.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
I'll
either have to get past it, or it's like I'm not saying I'm going to go become a Marathon player, but I might check it out long enough to see what the PVE side is like. You know what I'm saying. I'm never going to be a PvP guy like this game is. That's never going to happen. But I am very curious what this PVE mode that they're going to be putting in the game entails, and I hope Embark is paying attention. Because they need to do something very similar.
Well, here's what needs to happen. When they announce this and when they drop the PvE version, the numbers had better spike.
Yeah.
Like significantly.
Yeah.
And then if the numbers spike and you see a rush of players going over to play Marathon PvE, that would signal to Embark that there is a significant portion of players out there that would want that.
Agreed.
And
well,
then we'll have to see if Embark
Ark Raiders numbers need to go down and Marathons needs to go up
at
the exact same time.
yeah.
When they drop this.
Yeah.
And that'll probably happen to a certain extent.
I mean, with the announcement that we covered on Thursday, with them being like, yeah, we're only going to do 2 major updates a year and then just smaller, minor stuff in between.
There's going to be many people looking for things to do.
There's going to be a lot of people who are hopping off. Be like, well, I'll come back in October then.
Yep.
And they're going to be looking for another game to play.
Yep.
And I think this might be the perfect time for Marathon to freaking throw that net out there and be like, hey guys, PvE.
Hey, we know you've been doing Riventides for 8 weeks now. It's all you've done everything you can do.
Yeah.
Why don't you come check this out? And we're all gonna be like, okay, let's go. Let's check it out. Here's my $40.
Oh yeah. I wonder if they would team this up with a sale. That'd be kind of funny if they were
that would be diabolical.
It's still $40.
I love the business tactics.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're kind of speculating.
Yeah.
But it's kind of fun to imagine that that's what's happening behind the scenes.
Coke versus Pepsi.
Yeah, exactly.
Burger King and McDonald's.
Yeah.
Marathon and Ark Raiders.
They're just trying. Well, you know what, man? Competition breeds excellence. So if there's a competition between these two companies and they're trying to steal each other's player base, it's only going to make the games better.
I'll play both. Whatever.
Yeah, that's good shit, dude. I read that and I'm kind of rooting for Marathon right now.
A little bit.
Kind of like, all right, I see you, Bungie. Get after it. Good for you. I don't know. We'll see.
It'll be interesting.
There's a lot of people out there, even in our Discord, who are still they're like, dude, Marathon's better than people are giving it credit for. So
I want to know if anybody in our audience that doesn't play Marathon, if this intrigues them at all enough to where they want to go play. Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, let us know in the comments, guys. Is this a make or break? Is this the difference between not playing it and playing it? And I know
it's got my eyebrow raised.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I read when you sent me that article, and I was like, really
interesting. Yes.
All right. Maybe I will. Maybe I will.
You will.
But I don't know. I'm always rooting for games to succeed.
Yeah, so. we don't want games to die on the vine. That's never fun.
All right, man.
Speaking of dying on the vine.
What's up?
Let's talk about Helldivers for a minute.
Oh yeah. We got a big topic to talk about with that. Yeah. We got the new.
Well, I don't have a ton to say because I don't have access to it yet.
Right.
But
the modders have taken over the game. Which, okay.
Well, they haven't taken over the game. They just created their own game.
Right.
And
that's what I mean. Because I mean, we've been beating our heads against the wall trying to explain to Arrowhead what we want them to do, and they just don't do it. And sometimes they do the opposite. This small group of modders have gone out there and they've implemented and made a lot of modifications to the game that kind of catered towards what the player base has been asking for. A more dynamic galactic map, a stronger narrative for missions. They've rebalanced a bunch of stuff. They're giving us modular mechs, which we've been asking for since freaking day one, all this crazy stuff. And the modding community is out there like doing the freaking work.
Right.
And Arrowhead is like, no, that's not possible. We can't do it. The game engine will die. And obviously that's not true because these modders went through and did it in a couple of weeks.
Not a big deal. But basically, yeah, these modders have created a new...
it's like a new version of the game.
Yeah. And it's not easy to get into. You got to be a member of their Discord. Like,
yeah,
my application is pending.
You have to get an invitation.
I have to go in and you fill out the little 2-question thing. And
do you know?
And it says you'll be contacted by an admin at some point.
Yeah.
To let you know.
But do you know what's happening right now as well, though?
What's that?
Is Arrowhead is switching out Game Guard for another anti-piracy thing.
Yes.
And I think it's a reaction to this. Because when they do make that switch, all the modding tools will be a wash.
Right.
You won't be able to use the same modding tools. From what was explained to me is like once they switch over to a different anti-piracy thing,
right.
all the previous mods are no longer going to be portable. You have to like change the way the mods are built to cater to the new thing. So
it could disappear tomorrow.
Yeah.
This thing could be gone like
so
that.
Like I see the news are about this thing. Buzz Lightyear's making videos, Cloud's making videos about it. I start reading about it. People in our Discord are sharing, content.
The custom Galactic War is what it's called.
And now all of a sudden we're going to switch out Game Guard.
Great.
And I'm just like, what the fuck, man? Like, it doesn't matter. I feel like they're just continually like making anti-community moves, right? Like,
right. But it's like,
is that wrong? Do they not want modders to make like that's?
I don't know.
Modders exist, man.
Yeah.
Like
last week we were talking about this in our private A-Team chat, and I was kind of like taking that corporate approach, like, what right do these guys have to do this?
Yeah,
yada yada yada. It was an interesting topic, but deep down, I was like, I really want to check this out because you and I both still love Helldivers.
Yeah,
we just don't play it because we're fed up with their bullshit. That's basically it, right? We got better things to waste our time on. And but this thing, this custom Galactic War, this is made by they call themselves Glazers. these are Glazer guys, according to themselves, that play that are doing this.
I think that was a fake tweet.
But okay, well, whatever. Maybe it was. I don't know. I don't have any idea. But it kind of makes sense that if you love the game this much and you want to fix it, you
fix it though.
I'm just gonna
Glazers don't fix.
I'm just gonna do it myself.
Yeah.
And this group of dudes got together and did it, and they're not asking for any money. They're not asking for anything other than I think people to enjoy it. Arrowhead hasn't said anything about this as far as I know.
They also never said anything about that guy that got doxxed on Reddit either.
Right.
They ignored that. I don't use Arrowhead as like a metric for
right. But I'm trying to think of to myself what if they can even do anything about it. Because they're not asking for money. I don't think they allow for the gathering of super credits or whatever they're called. And I think you have to have purchased a copy of the regular game to play it.
Sure.
These are things that Christ put in the chat today.
Yeah.
And he's right. I go back to my World of Warcraft days when I heavily modded my game. Never paid a dime for any of them. And Blizzard, basically what they would end up doing is they would take those mods that everybody's using
and implement them in the game.
And make a version themselves and put it in the game.
Yeah. That's what Arrowhead should do.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Arrowhead should be doing. 100%.
But also support the modding community. Like the games like Skyrim are still actively being played because of modifications. Yeah. Because the modding community is what's keeping it alive. There's a real argument to be made that older games are kept alive by PC modding communities.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
And like for me, it's true. Like me and Sticks play Ghost Recon, and he personally freaking mods the shit out of that game. You gotta bring
Sticks into this.
No, I'm just saying, he's a modder.
No, I get he's a modder,
and he designed all these custom mods for Ghost Recon.
I can't watch his stream. I can't watch his stuff.
Oh, because it's all just jiggle physics.
Because it's just all these big fat bitches with giant titties. I was like, that is not a freaking Helldiver. I'm sorry. It's like I can't do it, dude. I can't do it.
That's not what I'm talking about.
If he wants to do it, that's fine. Okay, all right, bro.
This Helldivers extra thick.
Yeah, like some little thick, that's for sure.
No, but what I'm just saying is like the reason why I'm still playing Ghost Recon Breakpoint is because of the modifications that we've made to it, and that's
yeah. But you're doing the mods. Are you putting like salty or like Dutch butters and salty nerd patches?
Yeah, he's got like patches
and names and stuff on your
custom
gears
gear, and
that stuff's dope. I love that. That's no issues with that stuff.
No, not at all. But like Helldivers being kept alive by modders who are making changes to the game that people have been asking for years. I feel like they should lean into that.
But what this reminds me of is when Warcraft Classic came out, because Warcraft Classic came from Blizzard realizing that there's a community out there that was playing a freaking basically a pirate version of the first iteration of World of Warcraft.
Yeah,
and it was hugely popular. So they had to like get lawyers involved, and they shut it down.
Did they?
Oh yeah, yeah. It was ugly. And then the next thing you know, Warcraft Classic's out there, which was just this is the game like it was when it came out in 2004. You know, and now of course they've gone through every iteration so far of re-releasing the game. It's crazy what they're doing, but Arrowhead definitely needs to understand what the players want, and they're gonna have to work with this, I think, a little bit, because, you know, I've never seen a more vocal community than the Helldivers one.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's wild.
It's weird. Like we have our freaking fingers wrapped around the neck of the freaking
make it do this.
That's hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm all for this mod. If you get in, I will. And you download the game again to play the mod, I'll do it too.
I downloaded the game again this morning.
Did you? Okay.
Just because I want to be able to check this out.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I get in, if I'm cool enough.
If you're cool enough to get in.
If I'm cool enough to get in.
I gotta wait. I gotta do my invite too, so I can get in as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's just making changes to the game that players want, and players are still playing. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy how that works.
All right. Now,
what you got?
I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
What is your first impressions of Subnautica 2? I know you played it yesterday. It came out yesterday.
Yeah.
It sold 1 million copies in its first hour. I don't know what's going on with the CEO or that dude that tried to like drive him under the bridge or whatever. Maybe he's like stressed out now or fired or whatever.
I don't know.
But
I don't know. According to the court case, he is legally obligated to pay out the 250 million.
So congratulations to all those guys. But I'm curious about the game itself. Is it good? Tell me.
Yeah. Visually, very beautiful game. Ran very well on my rig. It is an Unreal Engine 5 game. They switched from their engine to Unreal Engine 5 for the second one. So depending on your rig, I know people have issues with Unreal Engine 5. So that might be an issue for some people. For me, it was not. I had great frame rate from what I was playing. I didn't have any single issue with like any kind of lag or anything like that. The game ran fine, looked beautiful. I had everything on ultra settings. And like I told you last night, I was playing it, and it feels familiar in the best ways.
Yeah.
It's like the UI has really not changed. The mechanics of how you play hasn't changed. Everything's exactly the same.
Does it feel like an early access game?
No, not at all. I didn't find any elements of it that were like, oh, that's not finished yet. I'm sure I'm still, I'm still in like the early area. I'm still in the shallows. So the farther out I get, the more I explore, I might find things that are like undercooked or whatever. But as of right now,
you'll just be able to stop being able to go forward.
Yeah. It'll just be like
this game part isn't made yet.
Everything just turns gray and blocky. I'm like, oh shit, playing Minecraft now. No, I haven't. The only issue I ran into, it wasn't really an issue, but as I was building my base, I had it like halfway finished. So in the game, when you're building something, it kind of like materializes because you have like this little like magic screwdriver kind of a thing that like creates buildings. And as it was like half there and half not there, a shark swam inside of it, and then it completed. So as the shark swam in, my building was done.
Oh, there's a shark inside your building.
And now there was a shark inside my building. I couldn't get him out.
Hey, I got a pet shark.
It was just floating around.
I trapped him in my house.
Yeah, so I had to leave the area so that he would like despawn and then come back and respawn to get him out of there. But that was the only issue that I had. And I'm not sure if that was a early access issue or if that was just a fluke, like a weird bad luck thing. But, dude, the game one of my favorite parts about the first game was how much it like sinks you into the environment. And you're underwater, so everything sounds like it's underwater. The sound design's amazing. You hear these like massive, like guttural clicking sounds from beasts that are miles away that could freaking swim over and eat you. And it's like you're just in this world, and it just freaking surrounds you, and it feels like you're underwater, and it feels like, you know, you hear like the little squeaking of dolphins and crazy stuff all over the place. Really cool, visually stunning. Controls are super smooth, and because there's literally a 1-to-1 from the original game, it was like riding a bike.
Yeah.
Like I picked it up and I was like, oh, this still
like
does
this.
this.
That's what a sequel should do, right?
It's what a sequel should do. It improves a little bit. Things are a little bit smoother. The building aspect, there's way more options for buildings. They have all these crazy customizable windows, and
cool.
The building mechanics are slightly evolved, but they're still very familiar.
As they probably should be.
And the most important thing, because the best part about the first game was the story and the mystery that you had to solve. And there is another mystery on this one. It seems very familiar to the first game. It's virus based. You have to cure the planet. It's all very much like, oh, okay, we've been down this path before. So there's like this weird little overarching feeling that the corporation is like,
you have to go to Wuhan and stop the virus in China.
Yeah, exactly. You got to stop the virus from spreading. If the virus in this game, I don't want to give too much spoilers away, but the virus in this game feels more like the Flood from Halo than it does.
You don't have to wear a mask or anything.
I mean, you're already wearing a scuba thing. The corporate overlords are still kind of like eerily the villain.
Yeah, as they should be.
Yeah, like the AI that you talk to, that's like in charge of your ship or whatever. It sounds like freaking HAL 9000. It's like, I'm sorry, Dave.
What are you doing, Dave?
What are you doing? And then like I was picking up like
Dave, stop.
the black box from other people who had died. And I'm like filling in the story, because that's how you investigate the story. Is like you go out there and you find tablets and you find letters and you find these radio calls from people, and they're all like, they're telling their AI, don't open the gate, don't open that gate, whatever you do, don't. And then you're,
oh no, you opened the gate,
open the gate, that kind of stuff, right? And it's like, oh, the freaking AI is like offing all of these freaking cellulars and shit like that, and you have to like solve the puzzle and kind of figure out what's going on. So it all feels extremely familiar.
ChatGPT gone wild.
Yeah, basically.
No, Grok.
The AI is the bad guy. And you have to just survive. It was, dude, I'm loving it so far. I
was shocked that you got 6 hours in yesterday, because you worked a full day yesterday. And you came back after you were done.
Sleep is for the weak. Sleep is for the weak.
I'm glad. Yeah. I'm very happy that you're liking this game. Because
it was, dude, it's so fun. I mean, it just feels like if you love the first one,
you've been excited about this game for a long time.
If you love the first one, you're gonna love the second one. It feels like a direct sequel. Like it's like riding a bike. They didn't make any crazy changes.
Is there like mer people in it?
No. There's tons of crazy alien life forms.
Oh, okay.
Every single one of them is unique. There's no port overs from the first game to the second game. They're all very different.
I'm convinced there's aliens in the ocean anyway.
Well, I think octopus and
not real. They're not from here. They're aliens.
They're aliens. 100%. They're fucking smart.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't wait to hear your thoughts on it after you've got like 40 hours into it or so.
Yeah, when I started, I'm just now building my first base. Oh, dude, okay, I gotta tell you about this.
All right.
There's this new mechanic in the game, and it's based off jet streams, underwater jet streams. So you know how the ocean has like currents, right? Yeah. So they've introduced this mechanic into this game where there's areas in the game that are a jet stream, and you can visually see it. You can see like water rushing, and you can see like the wildlife is moving.
It's like Little Nemo, man.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can use this as like this makeshift little highway to super travel around the map. And I built my first base right next to a jet stream. So I'm on a cliff. I built my base out, and then right underneath it is the jet stream. So I built my moon pool.
Oh, geez.
So where my ship docks, as soon as I undock from the base, I go down to the jet stream, and
Sweet.
So I'm zooming off into the freaking world. It's really fun. I discovered that last night. I was like, what is this freaking, what happens if I go into this? And freaking like shot me across the map really fast. And I was like, oh shit, this is cool. And I got my freaking little submarine and it's been awesome.
Well, now you know, guys, build your house on top of the jet stream.
Yeah.
All right.
Do it.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
That's it. That's all I have. I'm having a great time. I'm not going to give it a rating because I'm only a couple hours in, but I'm glad they're selling copies. I know there's a lot of people out there that are excited about this game, and I'm glad that I'm hoping that
pull it up on Steam right now. I'm really curious. I want to know what the Steam numbers look like.
Okay, all right.
Just for fun. Here we go, looking at charts again.
Steam charts. All right, let's see.
I'm just curious. Wow, that is wild.
Subnautica 2 now has 339,000 players online. Yeah. Game has peaked at 466,000 players.
Awesome. Good for them.
Yeah.
Those are Ark Raiders numbers.
They were. Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. That.
I think, what time did I play?
I think it'll probably do
this. This is when I played.
Yeah.
Fucking midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
No, I love it. I have not made a co-op map yet. I plan on doing that.
Okay.
I've got a couple of guys that want to play with me, and this game now offers 4-person co-op.
Oh, sweet.
So that's something that I still have to explore how to do. I'm not sure if you can like load them into your single player world, or do you have to make another server, kind of like Windrose?
You're going to be putting some game sessions up on your YouTube channel, maybe?
Yeah. I've got to start recording some of my gameplay and put it up there, but I'll try to do that as well. But yeah, man, Subnautica 2. It was a freaking hell of a good time.
All right.
I had a great time with it yesterday. A lot of fun.
I think it's time for viewer comments.
Viewer comments.
Then we can get out of here.
Let's do it.
All right.
Says, what is that? Bigisma.
Oh, Biggie Smalls. It's Biggie Smalls.
Biggie Smalls.
Yes.
What's up, bro? It says, I agree with Salty. I can't get into games when the graphics look like the target audience is children. That's real.
Yeah, and he's referring to the cartoony animated style of games like Far Far West, I think is probably what we're talking about.
Far Far West is a little bit too cartoony for me. I don't really play Fortnite. Subnautica does have a stylistic art style. Mm-hmm. It's a little cartoony, but it's consistent with the previous game, which I enjoyed. So I don't really judge that one too harshly. But yeah, if a game looks like the target audience is 12-year-olds, the gameplay could be fucking phenomenal, and I'm just not. I just have a hard time with it.
So me at 56, so I don't like to play games that are dedicated to people that are in their 30s.
Yeah.
Say you have the same bias as I do.
Yeah, dude. Whatever you say, buddy.
I gotta go back to the home and play some video games.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't know what your metric for not wanting to play games is. Sometimes your choices are odd. Sometimes.
I don't know. My brain is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Go ahead, take the next one.
From Tampa Tom. I just got done with a 12-hour shift laying flooring. That's good work. That's good work.
That's his knees have got to be fucking killing him.
I'm going to listen to this while I get super duper high. My man.
Good for you, man.
Got to make those knees feel a little bit better, dude.
Oh, yeah. No, I hear it. Yeah. I've laid flooring. It sucks. I've done tile sucks worse. I'd rather do
that one just kind of made me laugh when I came across it. I'm going to get super high. Let's go.
Get it, son.
All right, you can do the last one.
I dig it. All right, here we go. The last one is from That Gray Knight 0666. Says, y'all should really dive into PVE Tarkov.
Yeah. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. I wouldn't mind checking that out.
I downloaded, while I bought Subnautica 2, I happened to have Gray Zone Warfare in my library or in my cart.
Is that a PVE game?
I think it is not. Let's go to the store page real quick. But it was in my cart, and I've been meaning to buy it.
FPS, tactical, realistic extraction shooter simulation. There's nothing. It doesn't. It's probably.
No, I think it's PvP.
Yeah, but still,
that's MMO, PvP, online co-op.
Yeah. This game is starting to make some waves.
Yep.
It's they say it's getting better and better and better. So
I did. I was like, I might as well. I'm gonna play it eventually, so I might as well grab it.
Is it on sale right now or something? Because it's on my list.
Yeah, it's 25% off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yep. So it was on sale. It was in my basket with freaking Subnautica 2, and I was like, all right. So I bought both of them. But yeah, I do want to try Tarkov out. I've been enjoying my game with Road to Vostok, but that game definitely feels like it's early access. So it'd be nice to kind of get more into the military tactical extraction shooters,
right?
And kind of see what they have to offer. But not until I'm done playing Subnautica 2.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna be in that game for a minute, dude. You guys
I hope so.
Like,
then you got to go back to Windrose.
I'll let them cook a little while longer.
Yeah.
It's early access. I'll let them freaking do their thing. I like
that attitude. That's a good attitude.
I'm gonna switch back and forth.
That's a great attitude.
I don't want to get burnt out on a game before it's even hit its 1.0.
Bro, I said that last week.
I know you did. It's real. I thought about it, and I'm like, he's right. Like, I could play 70 hours, 100 hours, 200 hours of Windrose, and then be like, oh, well, I've done everything.
It's like no reason to play the real version of it.
I supported them. Yeah. I'll wait until they do a major update. Another game that's had some serious updates since the last time we played it is Jump Space.
Yeah.
Or Jump Ship, whatever they call it now. I downloaded it again, and I played for one or two missions on my own, just solo.
My understanding is the solo game's a little harder now.
Yeah, I could see that. I went on a fairly easy mission. I think it was like a level 3, and I was getting knocked around. But they made some pretty good changes to it. The enemy different. There's a lot of different types of enemies now.
Oh, good.
It's not just the chicken walkers anymore.
Okay.
And they've made a ton of different augments that you can do to your suit. Different things that you can do. Like you can really kind of like cater your character to be an engineer to help build the ship and repair the ship, and like you get stats to help you do that. Like your repairs take 20% less, whatever.
So they're cooking.
They're working over there. Yeah.
Right.
There's new mechanics on the map itself. Where like you can go anywhere now. You don't have to go in like a certain line. You can backtrack if you want. But the thing is, the further in you get, if you backtrack, the riskier the level gets. Because there's like this there's this new element where like the enemy ships are kind of like closing in on you every time you go out. So there's like a timer.
Okay.
And as you progress through the map, the timer gets lower and lower, and then you either have to go and beat the boss or beat the final mission and then get out of there before the timer runs out, or if you backtrack, you risk fighting a larger fleet that's kind of closing in on you. Interesting concept. I like it.
Yeah, I like it. That's cool. I think that's about all we got.
There's a lot of freaking games out there, bro.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of games out there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment below, what is your weekend game this week? Are you guys going to jump into Subnautica 2? Are you stuck in Ark Raiders? What are you doing? What are you guys playing? Let us know in the comments below. Are you going to give Marathon a shot with the PVE?
Very curious about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our PVE players out there. I know you're there because I read your comments every single week.
That would be a really good way to tell Embark.
I'd play Ark Raiders if it had PVE. I know you're there.
There's a lot of them out there.
Comment below if you're going to play Marathon. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching the show. Do appreciate it. Have a great weekend.